there, Bujali. This video is for my assignment 6, which is the final assignment for the Chpm 2605 course with Dr. Whitman. Throughout this course, Dr. Whitman have covered several different topics, of which I find very important for those of us that are going to open our own practice and will be able to utilize his information that he have provided for us later on. He covered topics such as RF, PVA, things that are important to get your practice going. One of the takeaway that I received throughout this course was how important it is to have a staff in your office that believe in your statement or your mission statement, and overall believe in you and what you do as a chiropractor. When a patient walk into your office and they see unity, your staff are very knowledgeable, they are happy, they greet them properly, and as a chiropractic assistant myself, I believe that is very crucial to every office. There have been many times I hear from patients, it's like, you guys are like family. You are so friendly and professional. And that's exactly what the mission statement at the last chiropractor that I worked for. So I do think it is very important for the staff that I hire later for my chiropractor that is going to be Bujoli Chiropractic, believe in my mission statement. And I think once that flows well, the office flow is going to be on point. And if the office flow is flowing very well, the patients are going to see it, they are going to be happy, and they are more likely to refer other patients and family member to your office. So therefore, your office visit number are going to increase. Another topic that I find that was very important was the management by agreement. And I find this to be important because of several reasons. One of which I think that is very important for the patient to understand what it is that they are signing up for, how much it going to cost them, how long the longevity of that treatment, what the treatment entails of. And I think once the patient grabs that understanding, then you have a happy patient and they are more likely to follow through with their care. To begin with, I'm going to start with these two binders that I have here. Binder number 1 is the research binder. Within this binder, we have several tabs. And the tabs that I have here covered vertebral subluxation, wellness development care, subluxation condition-based care, chiropractic spinal, functional neurology in chiropractic, current mechanic system, bed medicine, new vitalistic system, and other research that are important to chiropractic. This folder for me is going to be very useful later when I open my own practice. I'm going to continue to do research and continue to utilize those research so that later when I have my practice, I can have this on hand to utilize. Within my subluxation, vertebral subluxation binder, I do have one article here. This article, the topic is the resolution of caudal equina syndrome following a chiropractic care. A 7-year-old with lumbar herniation. This was a case study. Now, to sum this article up without rambling, basically the 7-year-old was experiencing very bad low back pain that was radiating down to his leg. Due to the severity of the pain, it caused him to have lack an appetite. He was not able to sleep at night. After consulting a chiropractic within 2 weeks of care, he was able to get some relief to a point his parent, who was not big believers in chiropractic, are now following through with chiropractic care as well. So I am very happy to have a starting point, and I'm going to be collecting articles in all these areas. This is my binder number 2, and this is the practice management file binder. Within this binder, we have the pre-visit, we have visit 1, we have the half care classes, report of finding, and progressive exam. And these are the different tabs that I have in here. I'm going to also be collecting articles and resources to fill this binder up so that I can use later on. Okay, so I have a patient here with me. I'm going to do some role playing. First thing first, I'm going to start with a yes to yes consultation. And followed by that, I will do an hour visit, what that looks like. I personally have gone through every single one of this step being a chiropractic assistant, but it is important for me now to play these roles so that I can start stepping into my doctor role. Ready, patient?
I am.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bourgeois. So what makes you contact our practice today?
Hey, doctor. Well, I've been experiencing these really bad headaches that they just seem to kind of come from out of nowhere. I have some really just excessive pain in my back, upper and lower, and I don't know what to do about it. It's been hurting me with excruciating pain. Because of that, I have difficulty sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
I just seem to toss and turn a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I can't seem to get any comfort no matter what. I find myself not eating like I usually do just because like I'm just completely bothered and I can't seem to get any comfort. So I was hoping, because I've heard some people come to you and you've done some great things, so I was hoping that you can help me out.
Okay. Well, my dear, you are not alone. I've had so many different people that contact our office on a daily basis with the same issues.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
The good news is you are at the right place.
Oh, thank God.
But before we can start, I will need you to fill out some paperwork, and I just need to gather some more information from you. Like if you've ever experienced these symptoms in the past before, was there anything that is there anything that you did to trigger you to have any of these symptoms? Just some few paperwork that will help me to help you better. First thing we're gonna do, I will have you fill out a case study form for me, and that case study form I'll have also a consent to treat form. That will be you giving me permission to take you on as a patient, also giving me permission to have this consultation with you.
Okay, I got you.
Yes. And so once you have completed your case study history form.
Case study meaning like what I'm experiencing now?
No, I'm sorry, your case comprehensive history form.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yes. Once we have you fill this form out, then I will have all that data, and then what I will do is do a chiropractic exam on you, followed by a physical exam. A chiropractic exam is a very thorough exam. I will be examining all of the areas that you have complaint, and we also will do a physical exam, which also very similar to the chiropractic exam.
Okay.
Once we have completed both exams, I will definitely need to order some x-rays. We don't do those in our office currently, So I will be referring you to someone that can take those x-rays. And so once we've done that, I'm going to schedule you for another visit for you to come back. And when you come back, I will go over the result, what I have found, and I also will tell you what my recommendations are. How does
Okay.
that sound?
That sounds great. You did say that you've had a lot of patients in the past who have called you with very similar things. Have you been successful with those patients in helping alleviate some of their symptoms?
Absolutely. However, every patient's different. Everyone's body respond to treatment differently. So I cannot guarantee you what would and what would not work
Mm-hmm.
without doing a physical exam on you and a chiropractic exam.
Right.
Okay. So once we get those two things going, then on your report of finding, which is the next office visit you come in, we'll sit down. We'll go over these.
Mm-hmm.
Um, during those exam, we'll discuss several different topics, what we have found, and we'll be able to come up with a treatment plan that works for you, specifically for what's going on with
Oh,
you.
I see.
Okay? The treatment plan will, my staff and I will work on you. We'll have the therapist that will do some passive care,
Mm-hmm.
and along with chiropractic adjustment, I believe that will help with what it is that you have going on. However, I cannot guarantee you any of that without doing those exams.
Oh, okay. Well, with the way I'm feeling right now, all this stuff sounds fantastic. The only thing I need to know now is how soon can we start?
Well, we can start right away.
That sounds great. I'm really looking forward to your recommendations on how I can gain some sort of comfort and be able to move past this.
Okay, so what we can do, let me let you know our first visit here, which is my initial consultation, it is $150. I can send you a phone to my front desk staff. They
Mm-hmm.
will discuss different payment treatment option with you.
Mm-hmm.
Payment option with you. Okay, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. The young lady up there at the front was super nice, and I like how y'all have the little candy jar up there too. So yeah, that's great.
She'll probably have some insurance paperwork for you to fill out. If you have any question, the my staff are really lovely. They are expert of what they do. They'll be
Mm-hmm.
able to help you. But if you have any issue, I'll be here. Okay?
That's so nice to hear that you're actually here on site, not just sending me over to somebody else, and that you're so willing to just help me. I mean, I already feel like I'm part of the family.
Okay. Well, I'm here to help you. Well, it was great to meet you. I am glad to have you on as a patient. I look forward to working with you, and I can't wait for you to feel better.
Sounds good. Thank you, doctor.
You're welcome. Okay, so now that we have covered that, next we are going to touch a little bit on the report of finding visit. So during the report of finding visit, we'll go over what we have found on the x-rays. And at that point, what we'll do is create a treatment plan for the patient specifically to their needs. During that, we'll cover the kinesiopathology, neuropathology, and all that jazz. And after we have completed the ROF visit, then we can proceed with the first treatment. During first treatment, normally what I would like to see is to see the patient do some passive care to get their muscle relaxed. And then at the end, I will do a chiropractic adjustment and follow through for about 10 to 12 visit. When the patient gets to the 10th visit, I will then schedule or have my front desk staff schedule the patient for a what we call an evaluation. And the evaluation will be me sitting down with the patient, going over the treatment that they are doing, if the treatment have helped, if I need to refer the patient out to see any specialist during that time, I will do so. If the patient have feel like they feel better and that they want to continue to come in on a maybe as a PRN basis instead of a 2 time or 3 time basis, at that point we'll put the patient on as needed. Now, Once I have put the patient on as needed,
We're at 15.
okay, I
We can
will,
still cut
we
it.
can continue. So once I have the patient in my office during the evaluation, I will discuss what the patient can do at home to continue feeling better, and when the patient need to come in back in the office. Typically, patients are going to experience to have flare up maybe once a month or twice a month, whatever that is. At that point, I will assign the patient, or my friend and staff will schedule them for what works for them, but also for what works for me, and also what that will cost them as well. Um, if the patient decided, once we have that consultation, they do not want to follow through it with care, or continue to do a follow-up visit after their 12th visit, at that point I will send maybe a letter with them, or even if they don't show up, maybe sending the letter at home, letting them know that, I understand their choice, but if they ever need me, I'll be there. But about 74% of the time, the patient will say yes to the corrective care. Last but not least, um, I really wanted to. What did I wanted to say? Well, that is it. Thank you.